You ever wake up and feel like life is on repeat? You scroll your phone, rush through the day, feel tired, go to bed, and then do it all over again. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and somewhere deep inside, you wonder, am I actually living or just existing? Here's the truth. Your habits decide your future. The small things you do daily, they either keep you stuck in the same place or slowly build the life you've always dreamed of. So in this video, we're not talking about random self-help hacks. I'll share 10 habits that actually change lives, habits backed by psychology, science, and real people's experiences. If you stay until the end, I'll also give you one bonus habit that almost nobody talks about, but it's the one that makes all the difference. So let's get started. Habit number 1, morning clarity ritual. Most people wake up and immediately grab their phone. The problem? You start your day in reaction mode, flooded with messages, news, and distractions. Instead, spend the first 10 minutes after waking up just with yourself. No phone, no notifications. Drink a glass of water. Sit somewhere quiet. Ask yourself one question. What really matters for me today? This simple ritual rewires your brain. You stop letting the world control your mood, and instead, you take control of your day. Habit number 2, the 2-minute movement rule. You don't need to run marathons to be healthy, but your body is designed to move. Here's the rule. Every time you feel lazy or stuck, just move your body for 2 minutes. Stretch, do push-ups, walk around your room. Why? Because motion creates emotion. The hardest part of any workout is starting, and this habit tricks your brain into starting. Most times, 2 minutes turn into 20. Habit number 3, focus on one task. We are living in the multitasking generation, but multitasking doesn't make you productive. It makes you distracted. Pick one important task each day and do it with full focus for 1 hour. No phone, no tabs, no background noise. Psychologists call this deep work. One focused hour is more valuable than 5 scattered hours. This habit compounds over weeks. You'll see your work, studies, and even creativity explode. Habit number 4, digital sunset. Your brain isn't built to handle screens until 2 a.m. That's why you feel tired, anxious, and restless. Here's a powerful habit. Set a digital sunset, a fixed time at night, maybe 9:30 p.m., where you put away screens. Use that last hour for reading a book, journaling, talking with family, planning your tomorrow. Not only will you sleep deeper, but you'll also reclaim your evenings, the most underrated time for reflection and growth. Habit number 5, weekly reset Sunday. Most people drift through weeks without direction. Instead, once a week, take 30 minutes for a reset. Look at the past week. What went well? What didn't? Plan your top 3 priorities for the coming week. Clean your space a little. This habit gives your brain a fresh start. You stop living on autopilot and start living with intention. Habit number 6, 5-to-1 social energy rule. Here's a truth you don't hear often. The people around you shape your habits. For every one draining or negative person you interact with, balance it with at least 5 positive, inspiring interactions. This could mean listening to an uplifting podcast, calling a friend who supports you, joining an online community that motivates you. Your environment is stronger than your willpower, so design it wisely. Habit number 7, gratitude anchors. We think happiness comes when we achieve more, but research shows it's the other way around. Happiness makes you achieve more. Here's the habit. Every night, write down 3 small things you're grateful for. Not big things like my job or my house. Instead, the coffee I enjoyed this morning, the 10-minute walk with fresh air, a smile from a stranger. Gratitude rewires your brain to focus on what's good instead of what's missing, and that shift alone changes how you see life. Habit number 8, learn for 20 minutes a day. Think about this. If you spend just 20 minutes a day learning, that's over 120 hours in a year, enough to master a new skill. It could be reading a book, taking an online course, watching a lecture instead of random YouTube shorts. The habit isn't about learning fast. It's about learning consistently, because when you stop learning, you stop growing. Habit number 9, silent mornings, silent nights. Noise is everywhere, sure. Podcasts, music, notifications, but your brain also needs silence. Try starting your mornings and ending your nights with 10 minutes of silence. Just sit, breathe, let your thoughts settle. At first, it feels uncomfortable, but over time, silence becomes your superpower. a space where clarity and ideas are born. Habit number 10, act before you're ready. Perfection kills your dreams. So many people wait for the perfect time, like a perfect plan, perfect skills, perfect moment. But here's the truth, you'll never be ready. Start before you're ready. Send the email, post the video, launch the project. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. Bonus habit, the deathbed perspective. Once a week, ask yourself, if I was 80 years old, looking back, would this thing I'm stressing about actually matter? This habit instantly removes noise, ego, and comparison. It reminds you to live in alignment with what truly matters, because at the end, it's not about money, status, or followers. It's about the moments you created, the people you loved, and the person you became. So, these are the 10 habits that can change your life. Not in one day, not in one week, but over months and years, they'll completely transform who you are. Now let me ask you, which habit will you start with today? Comment below and tell me your number one. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe and share this with someone who needs it, because your future self is watching you right now, and they're silently hoping you start today.